Hey everyone, I'm Liz.
And I'm Janice. We're the Meal Makeover Moms. And today we're going to show you how to make our healthy homemade granola.
And before we get started, please, as always, tell us where you're from. Last week, for some reason, we had a lot of people on our Meal Makeover Moms cooking demo of a healthy carrot cake from Canada.
And South Africa.
Yeah, and Rhode Island. So yeah,
which is right near South Africa.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a hodgepodge. So weigh in. Let us know. And are you refreshing our page? There we are. Oh, hi, Meal Makeover Moms. There we are. So healthy homemade granola. We decided to give granola a healthy makeover because Father's Day is coming up, and we thought, hey, breakfast in bed. Let's go for it.
Yeah, if we get that one on Mother's Day, why can't we do that for our dads?
That's right. Dads deserve healthy homemade granola. So again, tell us where you're from. We're the Meal Makeover Moms. Our website is Meal Makeover Moms Kitchen. We love taking family recipes and giving them a healthy makeover. That's kind of what we do.
It is what we do.
And we're not into like the low fat, low this, low that.
We've been doing that for 15 years.
A long time.
Do you know that? 15 years.
Long time.
Yes.
And we like to add nutritious ingredients to everything we make. So as you'll see in our granola today, we have sunflower seeds, we have raisins, we have walnuts, we have oats. So much goodness. So is anybody here?
Yes, Colorado. Annie from
my
Colorado.
gosh, hi.
Beth from Louisiana. Margot from Costa Rica.
Although she is sitting in our kitchen today.
Our fabulous intern. Nice.
Anybody
North
else?
Carolina.
Wow, so
Charity.
we've got some like cool parts of the country.
We do indeed.
I bet it's
Yes, we
hot
do.
out there. North Carolina,
Actually,
Louisiana.
It's hot here today.
Is it?
It's in the 80s. It is.
I've been too busy
I have air
making
conditioning, so she doesn't know.
healthy homemade granola. All right, so to make this, well, first of all, let's talk about store-bought granola and how much sugar you're going to get in store-bought granola.
Right. It does depend on what you buy, but this happens to be my favorite brand. I eat this a lot. And when my friend Lorraine was here,
She's a dietitian.
she's a dietitian and she's
so
really
am I.
into low sugar. And she said, Janice, do you know how much sugar is in that granola? And I said, no. She said 15 grams.
Yeah, that's a
That's
lot.
almost 4 teaspoons. The second ingredient is pure cane sugar, milled cane sugar, which is sugar.
Yeah. Sugar.
So our makeover has
a quarter cup of brown sugar total
for 12
Okay.
servings, which is about 1 teaspoon
Yeah.
versus almost 4. So,
Yeah.
and it tastes plenty sweet.
Plenty sweet. You know, years ago, we were not all talking about sugar. We were more talking about fat. Today, the conversation has switched to healthy fats and then a lot less added sugar.
Right.
So let's go ahead and tell you how we made this granola. Take a look at this. I mean, you can see it looks like anything you're going to get at the store. But we've got oats, we have raisins. And by the way, raisins are naturally sweet, no added sugar in raisins. And then we've got walnuts, oats, so lots of goodness going on.
We have Jen
Yeah.
from Washington State. Not my niece Jen. I have a niece named Jen in Washington State in Olympia.
And she just
But
had a
this is-
baby, right?
She did.
That's-
Avery
that's
about
exciting.
seven months ago. Beth says it is so hot.
Where?
And Beth was from North Carolina, I believe.
Wow, I can believe it.
See,
I can
now
believe
it's
it.
already scrolled down. We've got Kansas.
Oh my gosh. I love Kansas. I was there a couple of years ago for a conference.
Jen, you're in Olympia too?
Wait a minute, maybe it is Jen.
Yes, no, I know my niece's last
not your
name.
niece?
That's not it.
Hey, do you guys like granola? I mean, do you have
Jen,
a
PM
recipe?
me. I'll give you Jen's.
Jen and Jen.
We'll get the Jens together.
I love this idea.
Yeah, sure.
What are the odds?
Texas girl, Melissa.
Melissa from Texas.
Oh, Beth was from Louisiana. Thank you, Beth.
It's hot. You know, I lived in Atlanta.
New
I
York.
used to actually work at CNN many years ago. And in the summer, oh my gosh, I grew up in New York. I just did not know what hit me my first summer in Atlanta because it's humid and it's hot. And so it takes some getting used to.
Okay, we have New York. Okay,
Yay, hey, New York. I'm
Come
from
on.
New Rochelle originally. Okay, so
let's go.
first ingredient
Granola.
is oats.
3 cups.
3 cups. You can use the quick cooking oats. You can use old fashioned. We use the quick cooking. I think that's what you had.
Yes.
And oats are a whole grain. If you are on a gluten-free diet, just make sure you're buying the gluten-free oats. Sometimes there can be cross-contamination, but otherwise oats are gluten-free. So we're going to begin with the 3 cups, and then we have a cup of walnuts that we chopped up into sort of these kind of little, excuse, my hands are clean, I promise, into these like a roughly chopped. Because you want to have some texture in your granola, right? Absolutely. What else? Oh, by the way,
Brenda
walnuts.
from hot South Dakota. I think it's pretty warm everywhere right
Oh,
now.
in South Dakota, you have
Yeah.
a big summer, right? Isn't that the 100-year anniversary of Mount Rushmore?
I did not
I'm
know
pretty
that.
sure. So that's,
I
I've
think
been
Brenda's
there.
probably going to tell us.
I hope
Charity
so.
says it's 90 degrees and 80% humidity on the North Carolina coast today.
Wow.
Ooh.
And we're making everybody like turn the oven on, and hey, only 300-degree oven for this
Charity
recipe.
needs ideas for light summer meals. What did we just post to our blog today?
Oh my gosh, go to Meal Makeover Mom's Kitchen and we have a salad made with freekeh. It's a whole grain avocado, California avocado that we dice up. We have lentils in there, we have chickpeas. Oh my gosh, a
2
vinaigrette.
pulses. It's so delicious.
A vinaigrette
And it's
with
light.
lemon.
You could take it on a picnic. You could just eat outside. You could eat it inside in your air conditioning.
And next week we're gonna have a recipe on the blog for a caprese salad combined with kind of a bread salad. Well, I don't want to give it away yet,
Don't
but it's
give it
going to be
away.
a salad made with watermelon, radishes. I don't even want to tell you yet because it's too exciting. Maybe I'll do that for Facebook Live next week.
That's a good idea.
Yes. So
Cindy
tune in
Lee
next
wants
week.
to know, does it change for the worse if you omit the nuts?
No.
No. For me it would, because I like the nuts, but if you can't eat nuts or you don't like nuts, leave them out.
I think you could also increase the sunflower seeds because we call for what, a
Half cup.
half a cup.
So you could go to 3/4, even more if you want.
Absolutely, you
Yeah.
could. Yeah, you could totally add a few more oats. Maybe another half cup of oats. So
It's very flexible.
yeah, definitely flexible. So we've got the 3 cups of oats. We have the cup of walnuts. Walnuts are heart healthy. Walnuts contain omega-3 fat, kind of like salmon, but they contain the plant source of omega-3 fat. So very heart healthy and high in fiber too. And if you know the Meal Makeover Moms, you know we love fiber.
We do. And
Good for
there
your
was
gut.
Just some recent research about fiber and the gut microbiome with walnuts, that it really helps decrease the risk of colon cancer. So
Ooh.
anything we can do. Okay, we said a half cup sunflower seeds, just a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup wheat germ, more fiber, more great nutrition.
Can I say you can also
may.
use flaxseed? So if you
Absolutely.
don't want to use the wheat germ, because it's not gluten-free if it's got wheat germ, right? So you could definitely go with flaxseed.
A teaspoon ground cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, just a wee bit, and a 1/3 cup organic canola oil. That's to sort of hold it together. 1 egg white to hold it together as well. You save the yolk for later. Do not throw the yolk away.
You can freeze yolk. So if you're having omelets on the weekend, just add 1 or 2 of those yolks. It's fine.
I might
Go
add
for
another
it.
yolk when I make brownies. We're going to experiment with some rhubarb brownies. I might add another.
Rhubarb brownies. I have to leave. I'm going to miss all that fun.
Don't give it away.
Okay.
A teaspoon vanilla extract, and then the half cup raisins.
And so what we're going to do with this recipe is that we combine those dry ingredients, and then we combine the egg whites, the vanilla, and the canola oil separately, and then we combine it all, right? So we're stirring all this together, and then we place it on a baking sheet, and we used 2 baking sheets because there's a lot here. This makes 12 servings, makes almost 6 cups. And so you just bake it at 300 degrees, and you're going to want to stir it halfway through. And the total time of baking, remind me, because I know we were playing.
It was about 25 minutes. We
Okay.
cooked it for 10. We stirred it up. You bring the granola around the edges of the baking sheet in, because that's the part that tends to get overcooked if you leave it there. So you sort of bring that in, stir it around, put it back in for another 7 or 8, took it out, stirred it one more time, and then put it back in for another 7.
And then you let it cool, and then you add your raisins. And I'm going to tell you that if you add your raisins, wait,
Uh-oh.
we got the 10-minute warning. Couple more minutes. So if you add the raisins and you bake them with the granola, they tend to burn. And so add your dried fruit at the end. Go for that, okay? Don't add it and cook it to smithereens, because not a pretty sight. We've done that
No,
before.
we have, yes.
Yes, we tried somebody else's recipe, and no names to be mentioned, but let's just say it didn't work, and I think you almost burned your house down.
It was pretty
It was like
close.
45 minutes in the oven,
Yeah.
and those raisins literally turned to carbon.
All right, Sheila from Maryland, she's saying, come on, get on.
Did she say that?
No.
Okay, so what we're going to do is show you how to make
Show
a
Sheila.
parfait. So it's Father's Day. You can either have the kids help make this granola and then do a breakfast in bed for Dad, or have Dad come down and set up a gorgeous parfait bar. So what we have is our granola here. You can place it in ball jars or, in bowls, it doesn't matter. We've got berries, we have mango, we have banana, we have vanilla Greek yogurt. And so all of these become the ingredients for a parfait. So here we go.
All right. Can I start?
You can start. You want to start with?
Yeah. Are you going to get me another spoon, or am I going to?
Get a spoon here. Oh, I'll get you another spoon. Of course. Whatever you say.
Here. Oh, I can use this for the.
So you can use bowls. You can use. These are just mason jars.
I like the mason.
And it's really it's playful. So your kids can absolutely help you with breakfast in bed. What are you getting done for Father's Day?
Oh my gosh, don't put me on the spot like that.
Haven't you purchased your gift already?
My gift is my presents.
Your gift is the
It's not my job. I actually, no, my dad is who I get a gift from for Father's Day. And I did buy him actually a single malt scotch, if you must really know.
That's really nice.
When you're 85, you don't need things in your house. Look, stop.
Just need some nice,
You just
a nice bottle of scotch.
Nice bottle of scotch. And I'll spend time with him. I'll have him for dinner with Mom. So
Good stuff.
I mean, look at this. I would actually take this granola and put it over ice cream at night. If you had some vanilla ice cream, I sure would.
You can just pour the granola into a bowl with milk and just have a bowl of cereal. But personally, I think it is a lot prettier and more special for Dad if you create a parfait. And it's so healthy. I love it. I love it. I love it. So again, any kind of fruit that you happen to have on hand. Oh,
What do you think?
Nice job. I think
Thank
we
you.
need to take
Thank
a
you.
photo of that and add that to the blog. So what we're going to do in our status update here on Facebook is that we'll give you a link to this blog post. So you'll be able to come on over and pin the recipe, yum it, share it, download it, make it this weekend. And if you make it, certainly let us know how it turns out. Next week, I definitely think we're going to have to do a segment on Facebook Live on a light summer salad. The salad's actually a panzanella salad. I had a brain malfunction 5 minutes ago and was not thinking panzanella, but a panzanella is a bread salad. So it's going to be a panzanella salad with some really interesting summer refreshing ingredients. So hopefully you'll check that out next week. And that was fast and furious. Anybody else weighing in that we need to say hi to?
Angel says yum. Tracy, another yum. Beth loves mason jars. They are fun. I agree. I love salads. I love granola.
Oh yeah, you could
everything in a mason
absolutely
jar.
do a salad in a mason jar.
Right.
Yep. You can make even like a homemade chia pudding in a mason jar, just like that. So this is our healthy homemade granola. Thanks for tuning into Facebook Live today. Get your kiddos involved because after all, it is Father's Day and they need to thank their dads for all their great hard work and cook up our granola, make our parfaits. Anything else, Janice?
That is it. I think we're done.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.